Survivor Series month rolls on here on the channel. Tonight, Survivor Series 2005. Going back 20 years, the nearly 20th anniversary of this show, and also just a couple of days after, or a couple of weeks, whatever the date is here, after the death, of course, of Eddie Guerrero. Eddie was supposed to be a part of the show, I believe. I think he was supposed to be on Team SmackDown, if I'm not mistaken. And, of course, Eddie passed away on the 13th. I think the date of the show was something like the 27th or something. I didn't look it up. But very fresh. Eddie's death very, very, very fresh in all of our minds. And we're here without him, baby. And he's still on our lonely mind, that's for sure. So looking forward to this one. Maybe not as much as some of you, though. I've had a lot of people say, holy shit, I cannot wait to watch Survivor Series 2005. I don't remember anything about this show. I don't think I ordered it because I've told the story about learning of Eddie's death and just kind of stepping away from wrestling for a little bit. But it's very unlike me to not order a pay-per-view, even in those days. So I probably did. All my DVD archives are in storage, so I could pull it out and see if I recorded it, because it would have the pay-per-view broadcast on there. So I think I did, but I'm not 100% sure, and I remember nothing. So if I did watch it that night, I sure as hell don't remember anything. I know Randy Orton must reign supreme here in the end because he's on the thumbnail, but other than that, not really sure what goes on here. Yes, rest in peace, Bob Caudle. Thanks for bringing that up, Julie. At 95, I didn't even know he was still alive, to be honest. I thought he passed away a while back. So, yeah, that's crazy. Glad he lived a long life. Wish Eddie Guerrero had a chance to live that long life because he would only be 58 years old today if he was still alive, only 10 years older than me, and it's just a shame. So, yeah, going back to 05, but apparently this was a good show. A lot of you guys are excited for this one, said you have a lot of memories of it. I just don't. So, yeah, looking forward to Survivor Series 2005 tonight. Happy you guys are here. Thank you for being here. And I also just learned within the last hour, because I don't pay attention to fucking anything, the Sunday night game tonight is Lions and Eagles. Holy crap. So I don't have, in the old house, I had a TV on the wall that I could see. The TV is on the wall, but it's behind the curtain, so I can't see it. I'm going to pull up Peacock on my phone and get a little bit of an eyeball on the game. Because I think the Lions are away, so it's going to be a tough order for them to win in Philly, but I do want to keep my eye on the game. So I'll have the score have the game sitting over here on my phone just so I can keep an eye on it, and I'm sure you guys are going to be doing the same thing. But right on, we're going to be firing up Survivor Series 2005 in just a second. You guys know what to do. Head over to Peacock. You're looking for Survivor Series Season 19, Episode 1. Damn, Season 19. Episode 1. Damn, is next year's going to be the 40th Survivor Series, isn't it? Jesus Christ. It's going to be Survivor Series 40 next year? God damn. Damn. That's just crazy, son. My God. Anyway, you know what to do. Go on over to Peacock. Not a terribly long one. This is only 2 hours, 36 minutes, and 28 seconds, according to Peacock. So, as usual, what we'll do in just a minute or two, we'll all hit play together. When we do that, that timer right there begins to run, and you can sync yourself up with that in case you experience any interruptions. As usual, ads are cut off for this video, so you will not be interrupted over here on YouTube. This is commercial-free and ad-free, but it might not be the same over there on the Peacock. So just keep that in mind. Also, tomorrow night, we're going to be doing another watch-along tomorrow for Raw. John Cena's final match in Madison Square Garden. He's definitely going to wrestle. I'm hoping it's just a successful title defense against maybe a Joe Hendry, or maybe he goes one-on-one with the current World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. And I'm hoping he goes into Survivor Series here in 2 weeks in San Diego and drops that Intercontinental Championship back to Dominic Mysterio. But we will be here tomorrow night to watch John Cena's final night in Madison Square Garden. So join us again tomorrow evening. So you get more of me. But hopefully during this gum flapping time, you guys have pulled up Survivor Series, and we're going to hit play on that in just a second. Let me just say hello to Mike Rouse, Zane G, Melissa Hernandez, Max Pokebra in the house. Zombie Fighter, Tatanani. We got Zach Pauget, Garrett Osborne, William Cullen. We have Spencer Dunnings. Yeah, flipping back and forth. We'll all be doing that. Good to see Ben Espinoza up in here. Ray Frand is here. So is Brandon McNeil, Daniel Clark, and We Are Pro Wrestling. Good to see you. Domo 97 and Ryan Adams in the house, and Foxstar Killer dropping in 5. Hey guys, currently in the middle of rewatching Survivor Series 97. That's the one we did last week, right? In my viewing project timeline, I'm a completionist and a continuity stickler. Sorry, we kind of jumped the gun on that one last week, but last week was the anniversary, so that's why we did it. on the 9th. Good to see Juliet. Thanks for being here as well. Kevin Plays. We got Colin Wright and George Morris. Token 5. Thank you for that, my friend. Hey, Greg, how are you doing? How is Tito and Elizabeth? Survivor Series 05, 0 out of 10. Wow. Upload Madison Square Garden show from 91. First ever Hogan Flair match watch in December. Yeah, that's a good one. I did see that the Vault uploaded that just the other day or yesterday or something. So that's a good one to put on the list for next month. And next month, watch-alongs, we're going to be doing a lot of Vault watch-alongs, like a hodgepodge conglomeration of matches that we're going to hand select and watch them one after the other over on WWE and WCW Vault's channel. The only pay-per-view I want to do next month is Starrcade 1996. We've never watched that one. We've never watched Hogan and Piper, and that's a damn good card on that show, and I'm surprised we haven't gotten to it yet. So maybe right at the end of the month, right before the new year, we'll bust out Starrcade 1996. We've got Football is Life. David Brown, good to see you. Eric Guzman is here. James Krause, right on. I'm probably going to have to backtrack and get some of these because I think I've missed a few because we need to get going on this pay-per-view here. I'll knock out this final super chat before we hit play. Fox Star, thank you for 5 more. By the way, this pay-per-view actually isn't part of your viewing project because I marked WrestleMania 21 as the final show in that project. Well, you're closing out strong. WrestleMania 21 was pretty fun, I gotta say. Interesting. All right, well, you're probably not going to... This is your one chance to watch this one with us then, I suppose. Well, anyway, cheers. I got my 805s back, finally. I missed these, so I was drinking Stella's on the last few streams, so nice, chill, 805. Got my comfies on. Hope you guys have your comfies on as we watch some wrestling and eyeball some football tonight. So cheers, and thank you so much for being here. All right, let's do it. Let me get my fingers ready here, and we're going to hit play. 3, 2, 1, play as always, right? All right, let me just line myself up. This is always just the hardest part. Once I do this, we're smooth sailing. All right, cool. All right, I think I'm ready. Okay, you guys ready to hit play? Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, play. All right, we good. Survival. Oh, yeah, all these little, that video shoot they did with the wrestlers in the rain, you know. Eddie was a part of that. I wouldn't want to go to that shoot. They were going to record a bunch of shit for intros, and you guys are all going to be taking showers. I'm like, oh, we are? That's weird. Okay, whatever. Not sure the appeal, but whatever. Yeah, let's take a shower. Are they telling us that the wrestlers are clean? WWE, where the clean boys wrestle. Oh, I forgot Lashley was there by now, huh? Holy shit. Oh, it's Angle and Cena? No kidding. Oh, Daivari. Oh, Triple H and Flair? Holy shit, I didn't look at the card for this. You guys have just been suggesting it over and over, so I'm like, I gotta do it. We'll do it this month. And I never really researched it. I kind of like going in blind. I like going in blind. Do they do anything for Eddie on this show? I mean, obviously they're going to mention him a lot, I'm sure. But, I mean, fuck, he just passed away. Yeah, November 27th. Oh, no shit, this is also at the Joe. So 2 weeks ago, we watched Survivor Series 1999, also at the Joe. They did 2 at the Joe in 6 years? That's crazy. By the way, that Survivor Series 99 watch-along got taken down. I had my volume too loud. They copyrighted me. So if you're wondering where that one went, that's where it went. It's all good. Out of 4 years of watch-alongs, I think I've had like 3 or 4 watch-alongs pulled. That's it. So pretty good percentage. What a weird... Is this the real music? This has got to be a network edit. Yeah. You can tell with the... Who? Oh, it's Joey Styles. I mean, who the hell is this? I feel like this is a network edit. It might not be. I have no idea. They didn't have some shitty nu metal fucking song for this event like they did on every damn show in the mid-2000s. Hey, is that the Blues Traveler guy behind there? John Popper? Is that him? Oh, hi. I'm not looking at the Spanish commentators. Looking at something else. Looking at the same thing you guys are looking at. Staz, eat Michael Cole. What's up, Michael Cole? What's happening there? What's he doing? What's he doing? Michael. Explain. And this too. Flavor saver? I don't think there's any flavor for him to savor. Here comes the former Miss Black America in Charmel. Charmel is something. You're lucky, man, Booker T. I love Charmel. Now, I think Charmel was a Nitro girl? Was Charmel a Nitro girl? I think she was. Oh, Joey's on commentary because JR had to take time off. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is best of 7 stuff. Booker and Benoit did this in WCW, so they ran it back here in WWE. And I think in WCW, Booker won it, I think. Pretty sure Booker won it in WCW. I think he won in, like, of course, every time they do a best of 7, it has to go 7. Yeah, and I remember when Eddie died about the story about, like, they went right on the European tour right after that. Now it's Survivor Series just days later, and Eddie's death has completely torn a hole in Benoit, and now he's got to go out and just keep wrestling. I mean, I honestly don't think that, you know, people always have these what ifs. You know, if Eddie didn't die, would Chris Benoit still have done what he did? Yeah, I think he would have. I think it would have been, you know how Chavo got the text messages from Eddie? I just think, or from Benoit, the creepy ones about the dogs being, you know, in the backyard and the doors unlocked, you know, it was like the last thing he heard from him. I just think Eddie would have been the one to get those texts. You know, I don't think Eddie being alive would have really changed anything, but I do think Eddie's death was, you know, might have sped up the process a little bit in Benoit's brain, but, you know, CTE is CTE. And oh, that's right. She was Storm. So we had Charmel, and then we had Whisper. They stuck around and married wrestlers. I don't know, and Kimberly, of course, but Kimberly left. Kimberly and DDP were not together, so Kimberly's kind of out. So I guess 3 Nitro girls made it big, or came up, as the kids say. I liked the I think I liked the short-haired blonde one back in those days, whatever her name was. Nice. Oh! Yeah, so this is 2 weeks to the day after Eddie died, 14 days later. Because he died on a Sunday, because I remember it was a Sunday morning, and then Monday they had the tribute for him. Come on, get in the ring. What's up, Jay Richter? What's up, Jose? Good to see y'all. Thanks for being here tonight. Survivor Series 2005. Going into this one pretty blind as we just faded out here on Peacock. All right, so this is match number 1 in their best of 7. I don't remember who won the WWE version. Does Benoit win this or does Booker? Because if memory serves, Booker wins WCW. If memory serves. Oh, Stacy Keibler was a Nitro girl. That's right. I forgot. She was? I guess she was. Yeah, I guess she was. And then she became Miss Hancock or whatever. I guess I forgot she was a Nitro girl first. Because Tori Wilson wasn't a Nitro girl. They just brought her in a bikini contest on Nitro. I remember because Nash goes, Sable, eat your heart out. And he was right. She's hotter than Sable. Oh, fuck. So Booker, I didn't even remember that. Booker gets hurt midway through this? Son of a bitch. And then Orton wins on his behalf? That's lame. Yeah, after Eddie died, I was checked out for a few months there, man. I was just like, but they caught my attention back when Bret Hart, came in. And they got the DVD done and shit like that. And I kind of perked my ears back up, but look at Charles Robinson. He looks a little portly. That's crazy that this is just so fresh after Eddie died. Now, what happens to Batista? He gets hurt too, doesn't he? He winds up forfeiting the title. And I don't even remember how they go about crowning the new champion in that situation. All I know is Ray wins the Rumble and wins the title at Mania, but I don't even know who the fuck the champion is. Is it Angle? Does Angle go into that three-way as champion, right? And how does it become a three-way if Ray won the Royal Rumble? I don't know. Oh, a Battle Royal? That's how they did it? I guess I remember that. I do, because I'm pretty sure that was also Angle's... That would be Angle's first run with the big gold, right? I don't think he had that belt. I do remember the Battle Royal. Okay, my memory's not that bad. That's right. I remember there was something surprising about it. It's because he came over from Raw. Yeah, okay. I do actually remember that. Like, vaguely. So then how did Orton get in there? Ray puts his shot. Okay, so Ray puts his shot on the line against Orton and No Way Out, and Orton won. How many times has that fucking WrestleMania title shot been put on the line on the February pay-per-view? I swear it's happened a few times. First time was with Shawn. Shawn versus Owen in 1996 in Louisville. All right, game is on. It is nothing. I'll prop this sucker up somewhere. Right here looks good. There we go. Wow, what a setup. Good old abdominal stretch. There's some moves like the abdominal stretch and like a bear hug, but I'm like, how the fuck can you not get out of this? All Benoit has to do is unwrap his arm. Booker T is still in just phenomenal shape here. He is not past his prime at all. He still looks great. He's so huge. I've only met him once, and he's Billy Gunn big. It's just like, holy shit, you're bigger than... I mean, I always knew he was big dude. When I first saw Harlem Heat, they made me shit my pants as a kid because they were just so believable looking. That kick landed. Rodrigo, no, I cannot see you in the chat because your picture is an R. If you want me to see you, put a picture of yourself on there. But yes, I can read your chats, though. Just testing the chat. It's working. Yeah, I remember initially not believing when people are like, Eddie was going to win the belt. I thought they were just because Eddie passed away. It's just, just a coping mechanism or something. Oh, he was going to win the title. And I'm like, I don't know if he was. Because I just remember feeling like WWE just let that ship sail. But now, after years go by, I'm like, oh, actually, I can kind of see that. I wasn't sure if I believed Blue Blazer winning the IC title either, but as years go by, a lot of people are saying, no, he was set to win it. And so some people say that that Eddie was going to win the title back around 05 or early 06, and that would have been great. Okay, that's right. The Eddie is down there in hell. Is that tying in with the lowrider, like crashing through the set? Like, I remember all that. I remember kind of being a little bit upset about that. And I don't get, I'm not a snowflake. I don't get offended about shit, so easily. But it was just like, God, I couldn't imagine if somebody's saying that shit about Owen, or bringing up his name, invoking his name and talking about he's in hell and shit. And, even though if it's done for storyline and people say things like, oh, Eddie would have been fine with it, I don't give a shit. I'm not fine with it. And to me, I thought that was a little bit over the line. Charmel loving it. Come on, baby. Why did Bischoff leave WWE in late 05? Dick fell off. Needed to have surgery for reattachment. Did not go well. And he still suffers from dicklesitis to this day. It's sad. Oh. Oh, holy shit. Benoit, he has no regard for his neck. He just doesn't give a shit. Yeah, I might snap my head off. It's all good. Oof. Jesus. See, I'm not a huge fan of chops. I don't mind them. I'm not anti-chop, but I'm not necessarily pro-chop either. But Benoit had tremendous chops. He had some of the best. Like, I hate Eddie Kingston chops. I'm not even a huge fan of Flair chops. I think they're lame. Eddie chops are tough to watch. They make you squirm a little bit because they're so terrible looking. But Benoit had solid chops. Solid chops. He put his body into it. He wasn't just going, like he had just a little bit more. But generally, I'm not a massive chop fan. I don't even like Big Show chops or chest slaps. I'm not even a fan of his. I like Benoit's. We had Tommy Billington wrestling on Collision last night. I never did catch the results of that show. And I think Tommy Billington has done even a better job than Benoit did at replicating the style, the in-ring style of Dynamite Kid. Because I always thought Benoit was almost a carbon copy. I used to think that until I see Tommy Billington. I'm like, holy shit. He has got everything down pat. And to say that you're better at Benoit than at replicating Dynamite Kid is a huge compliment because... Oh, there's Sharmell. I don't understand the physics of WWE ropes. They're real ropes, but why are they so elasticy looking? Bounce right off. Man, he's so close to the ropes, though. This makes me cringe watching these type of headbutts. Look how close he is. Oh, he missed. Man, fans in the upper deck were standing up. Oh, Sharmell, you bastard. You're a hot bastard, but you're a bastard. Bad guy cheated to win. Booker T up 1-0. I mean, Benoit's got to be in so much... He's in mourning still, like... Benoit, Chavo, and Eddie... Or Benoit, Chavo, and Ray should have been given a fucking... the rest of the year off. Say, come back January 1st. Go home. Go through the stages of grief. Get yourself straight. Come back with a clear head. Instead of having to go through all those stages on the fucking road. Damn, Benoit. He just the skull of applesauce that he had when he died. I mean, did Sharmell really help out that much, though? Sting chops. They're all right. They're playing his music? Nice. Motown loves Benoit. I always loved Benoit. He was one of my favorite. I was so happy and proud, like the wrestling fan in me, like the pure wrestling fan in me, walked a little taller on WrestleMania 20. I'm not gonna lie. Like, having a whole lifetime of Hogans and Savages and Takers and Austins and Rocks and all those guys, and have Benoit come up like that in the main event. Oh yeah, Eminem. I forgot. On the red carpet. Yeah, you have the red carpet. It can't be a blue carpet. I don't think there's any red carpets in Motown. Oh, Melina's wrestling. Okay, I was wondering what she was wearing there. It looks like... Or maybe, who's wrestling here? Maybe Melina's not wrestling. Oh yeah, her entrance. Didn't she come back and like fall when she did it or something? What am I remembering? Did they bring Melina back and then did she slip off the ring or something? Yeah, I when I was a wrestler, I got in the ring the same exact way. She stole my move. Now how... Oh, I was like, that's Trish? Who they got? Two masked men abductor? I feel like that's against the law. Oh, okay. It is Melina. Okay, I thought they said Melina when she came out, but... Oh. Well, let's hope Trish beats her. Oh, man, Eagles are in scoring position here. What's happening? I like the outfit. Who's she with? Oh, Mickey. Oh, my God. So this is when Mickey is like the super fan for a while? All right, Philly's kicking a field goal here. All right, Trish versus Melina for the title. I can't imagine this is going to be a terribly long match, but it's definitely going to be a sexy match. Did they miss? Oh, no, they didn't. They hit it. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, oof. Oh. Boy, Trish is just having her way with Melina here. I hope it's a squash. I hope she puts her right down. Yeah, how close was this to the Batista stuff? Like, we know the affair happened or whatever, but around what time? Was it happening right now? I never read Batista's book, but I know he's got a whole chapter about Melina in there. I love this Joey Styles and Taz on commentary. So they, oh, it's funny, we just got a shot at the commentary teams. So they stay in their seats, but only they just choose Styles or they just use Styles and Taz's mic, but they're not sitting next to each other. They're at their own respective tables. That's funny. Now, can the other announcers hear this shit? They're all listening, right? They just have their mics off, I'm assuming, right? What are they going to do? What is Eminem going to do to Trish while they're wearing their belts? They're pretending their belts are their penises. It's very clever. Right in front of the referee. What are you guys doing? Joey Mercury kind of looks like he could be like a Stallone brother or something. Yeah. This show, there's none of you will know this show unless you're like my age. If you're like 45 or older, you might remember Family Ties from the 80s. Justine Bateman's boyfriend. Mick or Nick, I forget which one. He looks a lot like Joey Mercury. I cannot believe Trish's husband pulled that. I don't know how he did it. My dad loved Family Ties. Yeah, I'm sure your parents, ask your parents about Family Ties. They'll know. If I make references at work sometimes, I'm like, never mind, ask your dad. Nope. Yeah, Justine's done a whole pile of nothing while Jason has been tremendous. I think Jason Bateman is great. That little cameo role he had in Dodgeball resurrected his career. He's great in Arrested Development. He's great in most of the movies he's been in. He's not so great in Teen Wolf 2. Don't recommend that one. But everything else he's done. Yeah, I'd imagine they probably don't get along if she's on there. She's in the John Voight and James Wood category of celebrities, and Scott Baio's, all the shitty ones. She's not going to win with a spiny. Yep, nope. Hey, props to WWE. This is 2005, and this match has gone a decent amount of time for a women's match. Chick kick. No, I was like that. Oh, I was like, there's no way that Stratisfaction is going to work because they're setting it up wrong. Oh, look at Mickey helping out. Trish always had great facials, like great facial expressions. Like she sold everything. Look, she's selling that pin right there. Good for Trish. She retains. I bet that's one of the reasons Vince liked her. Vince was always big on the facial expressions, making sure that, you know, you're selling what's happening. And Trish always had that fighting, growling, intensity look on her face. You know, some wrestlers look like, you know, when they're going through, they're doing their shit, quote unquote. You can see them concentrating, like, you know, watching what they're doing. Trish was just like, you know, game face through everything. It also helps when you have one of the prettiest faces of all fucking humankind. But facial expressions are important in wrestling, and Trish did it well. Yeah, it was an okay-looking bulldog. Stagnant offense so far in the game. Yeah, I can see just 3-0. I'm eyeballing it here. I've got it on my phone. At the Joe, that legendary staircase. I've been up that thing a few times and when I was a kid. Oh, the Joe. I think they tore the Joe down. Oh, shit. It's a last man standing match? Oh, yeah. Taboo Tuesday. Taboo Tuesday. That's the dumbest fucking thing. I am pretty sure. Now, we watched that a couple years ago. We did Taboo. We've done Taboo Tuesday. I want to think, though, that I was working. Because it aired like on a. Oh, yeah. Aired on a Tuesday. And I was GM of a restaurant. And I don't think I would have just randomly taken that day off for Taboo fucking Tuesday. So I'm pretty sure I worked and I did not watch the Taboo Tuesday. That's it. I barely recall how they split up after Evolution. So bloody. It's so funny, too. Like, Ric Flair, like, Triple H always, he maintains that Ric Flair, like, he idolized him, and that's probably true. And they were such good friends and whatnot, but during when DX got on the map, Triple H was routinely taking shots at Triple H on the mic. He did so more than once, talking about Space Mountain and being bleach blonde and random little shots he would fire at Ric Flair specifically. And I always thought it was weird when Ric Flair came back into the WWE, and then that was right around the time they started releasing DVDs, and Triple H had that DVD release, and he put a Steamboat and Flair match on the extras there. And then, like, a couple years later, they do the deal in Greenville, South Carolina, I think, where Flair got the title shot or something against Triple H and lost, and then after the show went off the air, they all came out and lifted Flair on their shoulders and whatnot. Damn, Lillian. Moment of silence for Lillian. But even before that, like in 2002, I remember there was a moment on SmackDown where Triple H had Flair in the ring, and he cut this really heartfelt promo about how much Flair meant to him, and Flair was crying, of course, and it was all very nice. But I'm like, well, Triple H, just a few years ago, you're shitting on the guy. So I don't know. Now all of a sudden, you're my greatest, my hero, blah, blah, blah. Well, that means you were shitting on your hero a couple of years ago then. If Ric Flair was really the one that you admired and looked up to the most, then why were you shitting on him specifically? Of all the WCW wrestlers you could have taken shots at, in 1997, why Flair? I always thought that was strange. And so when Triple H started saying that Flair was like his all-time idol, I'm like, he was? Are you sure you're not just making that up? And now that Flair is in the WWE, this is a story you're changing in your head or something? Jose Lopez, yes, I've been to Charleston, South Carolina. It's a lovely town. It's the only town in that whole fucking state worth visiting. Let me tell you that. South Carolina sucks. But Charleston is lovely. Lovely. Good restaurants. Cultured. Quaint. Charming. Wonderful. Wonderful city. Absolutely recommend Charleston. Don't go anywhere else, though, in South Carolina. Stupid people in a 360-degree direction. I remember going down there to hang out with a friend, maybe in like 2000. No, like 1998. It was like a long time ago. And I remember cruising. We went to the beach and then cruising into this gas station. It was a Sunday to pick up some alcohol, pick up some beer to take home. And I remember cruising over there and opening the beer cooler and it's chain padlocked. I'm like, what the fuck? Because you can't buy beer on Sundays. And I'm like, F you, South Carolina. They think it's 1801. I'm getting out of here. I'm like, what the fuck? You can't buy beer? I was unaware. I've been bitter about that ever since. And Flair gets jumped by the game. This is last man standing, not falls count anywhere, right? Flair already looks dead. I forgot Flair's the Intercontinental Champion. That was so weird. I remember when he won the belt. Who did he beat? Like Carlito? Who did he beat for the title? I remember when he won the belt on Raw. I'm like, that is crazy that Ric Flair is the Intercontinental Champion. I would have never imagined that. But it makes sense. I mean, he was the United States Champion a few times in his career in NWA and WCW. So I don't know how many total, but he had that belt several times. Who beats Flair for the Intercontinental title? I know, Juliet. Lillian, I did not know that she was almost 60. Like, I just met her a couple of years ago, and after meeting her 20 years prior to that, and she looked the same. And so I was like, I did not know that she's 10 years older than me. I thought she was 2 years younger than me, like crazy. She's ageless. She's timeless. Timeless Lillian Garcia. She's the best. Oh. Jesus Christ. Oh, right on his ass. We got Mickey J as the referee, or Mickey Henson, they were calling him then, right? All right, Detroit looks like they're moving the ball a little bit. It is, 3 minutes left in the first. Flair always bumped funny on those suplexes, didn't he? He always landed on his side. Always on the side with Flair. I swear that's some sort of remnants from that injury from that plane crash back in 1975 in Wilmington, where I used to live. I'm a mark for your first and last name initials on your boots. Couple guys still do that. I remember really liking Timothy Thatcher for that. It's like, that shit's old school right there. I definitely have GM on my boots. Hell yeah. Zach, appreciate the $5. I'm sorry, are you telling me there's an Eric Bischoff and Teddy Long match on this show? A match my co-host Thomas called 6-star match better than Ospreay and Danielson. Eric Bischoff versus Teddy Long sounds slightly better than a colonoscopy. But only by a little bit. That's interesting. I think Tomas, have you talked to him about maybe, like that you might want to institutionalize him? I mean, there's really, really great institutions here in the great state of California, as you know, Zach. So I think we can find a place that can maybe cure him of whatever's wrong with him. Because he's a pretty cool dude. I like him. Nice dude. Great guy. You're friends with him. I think he's tremendous. I mean, we're just worried about him. That's all. We're just worried about our friend. So I think it might be time to start making some calls. Just the sad truth, really. Oh, yeah, it's screwdriver to the head. Jesus. And there we go. Ric Flair loves... God. He's just selling. That screwdriver did not even touch the head of Flair. The blade is what made him bleed. Look at this shit. Just ridiculous. So for anybody that complains about the level of violence in AEW, I'm like, come on, this used to be the norm, man. And I don't think the blood in WWE would have gone away, had it not been for like the Benoit murders. I think they kind of made a turn after that. But, or maybe it would be less, but I don't know. I don't think it would be non-existent the way it is now. Ugh. Jeez. The great state of California is great here. You should come. You should come, Jacob. Pump it iron. It actually is quite rad here. I can't complain. It's an excellent place for your mental health. If you're depressed, come to the beaches of Southern California and just live here with the sunshine and the legal weed and the hot women and the chill vibe and the best Mexican food you will ever have. I'm enjoying it. And so, well, let me look. So this match was 20 years ago. Ric Flair is currently how old? Flair is 76. So he was 56 here. Jesus. He's a year older than Jericho is right here during this match. Wow. Tremendous breweries here in town too. Yes, James, absolutely. And actually this 805, that's the area code. One of the many area codes. I used to be a 619. I'm not anymore. I'm an 858. But 805. Or is 805 the road? I forgot. Oh, yeah, it's our... I drive on the 805 sometimes, so maybe it's after the freeway, not the area code. I don't even know. Anyway, I like it. It's delicious. Well, don't worry. Triple H will catch up with him. So what is? I mean, this is not it. Flair's obviously very, very bloody here. So it's not the most bloody match. But what is amongst wrestling fans overall? What is considered the bloodiest match? Ugh, spine buster. I mean, unless there's some obscure indie match where a guy loses his leg or some shit. I'm not talking about that, but some sort of main match that made pay-per-view or something. Like, what's considered the bloodiest one? Is it the Eddie one from 2004? Get up, you old bastard. You just told him to get up. Now you're telling him to stay down? Get up. Stay down. Reminds me of the old... Oh! He's grabbed him by the penis, and he really has a handful of penis. Let me just grab your cock. That's going to be really fun. I mean, it's a really, really effective move. I mean, if you're fighting for your life, you absolutely tear somebody's balls off with your hands if you have to. But this is just a wrestling match, and I think that was more of a fondle than it was an offensive move. I think Triple H kind of liked it. I think Triple H is trying to control his boner. You got to get rid of that monitor behind you here. All right, we're going to do the backdrop spot. Look at how close to the edge they are. All right, backdrop incoming. Yep, there we go. Jesus. All right, well, that'll buy Ric Flair some time. Oh, yeah, the border segment with JBL. Jesus Christ. I think "get out of my country" is one of the most ignorant sentences a human being can sputter out. I would never imagine being that level of a douche. My country's my country. It's my country. Fuck off. You're a human on the planet. Shut the fuck up. Oh, that was rough. Those monitors have always terrified me. How many years those damn things hung around before they finally moderned it up with the tablets and shit that they use now. Like, do they need to be in those sharp metal? Like, you can't make, like, soft rubber frames for those TVs? I love that we're getting, like, the fourth replay of the table bump. There we go. So they worked Taboo Tuesday, right? And they worked this one. How many in total pay-per-view matches have these guys worked together? Is it just these two? And I know they've had at least a Raw, at least maybe 2 Raw matches. They did something in 2005. Oh, yeah, this is it. Oh, that's when Triple H beat him up on Raw, right? Homecoming. I was rethinking it. Oh, he's gonna pedigree him on the chair. I like America too. This place is beautiful, but I ain't gatekeeping it. Here we go. Low blow. Saw that coming. I'm not really sure if I truly understand the science of a wrestling low blow either. You know, some of them look pretty soft and they look okay, but then other ones, they look like legit low blows. Like, they gotta hurt. I mean, I know you're using your arm, like maybe your forearm to go up there, or your bicep, but that's still gotta bash your niblets. Can't feel good. Oh, he's going to bite a hole in his forehead. There you go. The nastiest player in the game. It's crazy that Flair was still having these type of matches. Jesus. You know, another reason why I think, one of the many reasons why I think, you know, Hogan will always go down as the greatest of all time over Ric Flair is because when Flair came back to the WWE, they never did put the world title on him, did they? They never did give him a nostalgia run. That's pretty surprising that they didn't, like, have him win the big gold just for a couple of weeks, you know, short run or something, just to have him win that belt back and have that moment. Might have been cool if they did it, like, right before he retired. Yeah, there you go. If it's a last man standing match, just make them not be able to stand. I think that's rule number 1 of Quicksilver. If a man can't stand, he can't fight. I think rule number 2, if a man can't breathe, he can't fight. And rule number 3 is if a man can't see, he can't fight. And then you chop his legs out and you bash his fucking chest in and then you cave his nose in with your fist. Quicksilver. Training will result in bloody knuckles and bruised feet. Out he goes. Yeah, that was my point. Ric Flair never got the nostalgia run, but Hogan did, you know. Hogan was just the bigger star. But looking back, it is surprising that they didn't at least let him touch it for a couple of hours, you know, or something. Like, what would be the difference, you know, at that point in 2005 or 6 or 4 or whenever. That night on Raw in 2003 when he faced Triple H, I thought he had a chance to win it that night. That's when I would have done it. Would have been right there. It was also in South Carolina. I think it was in the same building that the Four Horsemen reunited in like 98 when Flair had the little issue with WCW and then he came back. And so he's got a lot of history in the Carolinas and they love him down there. And winning the world title that night, you know how Triple H loves to win belt backs right away, right? Flair's trying to take Triple H out with the figure 4 so he can't stand. But anytime Triple H loses a title, he generally wins it right back pretty quick. So you could have just done that with Ric Flair. Missed opportunity. Game is a stinker so far, 3-0 Philly. I mean, even when he lost WrestleMania 20, remember? Orton won it at SummerSlam, and then Triple H won it right back from him. Or won it again, a month after that. Like, instantly had it back. So there's never large gaps in between his runs, it feels like. Remember Chris Jericho? Chris Jericho had it for what? 3.5 minutes? Triple H got it back. And that Raw in 99. Damn, somebody is screaming. Who's screaming? In 2000, remember, Rock beat him at Backlash, and he won it right back at Judgment Day. Got a history of that. Goldberg, Goldberg beat him, and then he won it right back, right? So this happens every time with him. So why didn't they do that with Flair? Oh, damn, Flair ate those steps. Oh, drop toey. The good old drop toey on the chair or the stairs. All right, I got a quick second. Back. Just want to make sure I didn't miss the finish. Pedigree. Pedigree. I feel like, are they going to do a finish or a bump off of the steps that are in there as the finish, or is this really going to be it? Triple H is up. Yeah, is Triple H going to, like, pedigree him off the steps or on the steps, and that's going to do it? Nope. Just a regular old pedigree. Wonder if Jarrett was in contact with Angle at this point. This is pretty early still. I don't know. This is only November of 05. Maybe in a few months, though. Yeah, he's up again. There needs to be some sort of definitive kill shot here on Flair. Jesus Christ. Take him up on the steps and do one off the steps. Oh, thanks, Ronisha. So that's the longest he went, was that one I mentioned earlier when he won it from Randy Orton. But that's actually the longest he went, was just that span of a few months there after WrestleMania 20. And then he just took it right away from Orton the minute he won it. Oh, Sledgy. Yeah. Oh. The great equalizer. Sledgehammer. They think so small. They use small words. Damn it. I don't think Detroit, they went for it on 4th and 2 and did not convert. Jesus Christ. That's it. Sledgy does it. Sledgy was legal, too. Well, the only good thing about this match was that Triple H did not win the Intercontinental title. But he put down Flair. Yeah, you'd think this game would be a little bit more exciting, wouldn't you? But it ain't. I think so far Survivor Series is much better than the game. That match was very bloody, very violent, very typical Ric Flair. You got the doctors in there. Are they going to do a thing where Triple H pushes him off the stretcher? Jeez. All right, good job, Triple H. You win. Yay. And he will be. So if Ray won the Rumble, Triple H gets the title shot at WrestleMania against John Cena. I wonder how that comes about. I don't remember. But Triple H would go into that match at WrestleMania 22, essentially the babyface. They were cheering hard for him that night, just a few months later. So the fans had quickly gotten over their feelings on the Reign of Terror. They had transferred that hate to a whole new enemy in John Cena. We're going to hate him now. Roman Reigns, you're next. It's like, we really don't have a babyface that's doing that right now. We don't have a babyface that the fans are like rejecting. The only one we have that I think was coming close there before she got hurt was Bianca Belair. Fans were like booing her a lot, and I don't know why. I love Bianca. I do think she needs to go heel at some point because I think she'd be awesome at it. All right, Trish and Mickey sitting down. Rob Grisham's. Look at Bobby Lashley. Looks the exact same. So 3 out of 4. I mean, basically all 4 of these guys are somewhat active. JBL just clotheslined Velveteen Dream at some show a couple weeks ago. But the rest of these 3 are still in the ring. Can we get a translator, please? And Eddie and JBL were legit friends. They were tight. Oh, there's Batista. Randy was. So this is Team SmackDown, huh? Yes, you morons. By default, the world champion's the team captain. So shut the fuck up, all of you. No, the best you're going to be able to do is co-captains like it's 1988. Because Hogan could never not be the captain of the team. But he wasn't world champion. Savage was. So, of course, they had to be co-captains. Lashley. He marries a Nitro girl too, doesn't he? Or maybe not. No, that Crystal is not a Nitro girl. All right, we got a team. Evolution reunited. You think you know me? Oh, okay. What's Edge doing? Oh, Edge and Lita. Oh, even better. And he's got his Money in the Bank with him. Yep, Lita had it going on. Yes, sir, K-Dog's Kennel. Good to see you, Kevin. Yes, happy holiday season to you, man. It's here. You go to the store, all that shit's up in there. It's fucking Jingle Bells and Mariah Carey and all that stuff. Pumpkin pie, cake mixes everywhere you look. So this is an Edge promo? That's what we're getting here? Is he interrupted by someone? Now his feud with Matt Hardy has already come and gone by this point, right?
Well, you're going to have to wait. You see, because I have a little announcement to make. Starting very soon, we are going to debut our very own show, The Cutting Edge.
Oh, The Cutting Edge.
Cutting Edge? It's catchy. What? I can tell you're excited, you see, because there's not going to be any fluff. No stupid palm trees, no cheesy TV screens, nothing but a live bike and me. And I know that scares a lot of people because I tell the truth. I am going to ask the questions that nobody else has the guts to ask.
Oh, really?
I'm going to cut straight to the bone. My lovely co-host.
Slut. They're chanting slut.
Say it all you want, you're jealous, 'cause she's mine. But my lovely co-host Lita.
Because Jericho had left, right? He had left right after SummerSlam. So did they have a talk show at the time? Is this The Cutting Edge replaced Jarrettron 5000 or whatever the fuck it was called? Who's this guy?
And you see, if I had Mr. Young on my show, I'd ask him a few questions. Like, how does it feel to head to spring training to a team that has
Oh.
hope and hell of winning the World Series?
Oh, he's a tiger. Who is this?
Now, Dimitri, I got
Oh,
a
it's
question.
okay.
Is it a lack
I remember him.
or a lack of steroids?
A lack of talent or a lack of steroids.
Now, I'm not saying it's you. I'm not saying you're injecting any foreign substances into your body except a whole lot of cheeseburgers, fatty. I'm gonna love The Cutting Edge.
That's an old Austin line. He said that to somebody.
But let's face it, baseball is a crock. It's filled with a bunch of overpaid crybabies hooked on amphetamine.
He might have said that to Gorilla Monsoon.
Amphetamine, King.
They're all hooked on. Detroit's all hooked on amphetamines.
They don't care about any of you. But looking at you, why should they? I mean, what does Detroit bring to the table?
What does Detroit bring to the table? Honestly, I don't know, but I was born there, so leave it alone.
They foster a winning attitude. Your baseball team hasn't won a championship in 21 years.
Excuse me, Edge. That's 41 years.
Your basketball
Check your facts.
finals and lost the championship last year.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Fucking A. The Pistons, man. Pistons were pretty good in these days, too. The Lions. Oh, my God. Hey, I love that we're getting a Lions, talking about the Lions in the promo while we're watching a Lions game.
And they make me thankful for a few things. You see, I can fall asleep halfway through the game because I know they're going to lose. Good showing this week.
Good show. Oh, they must have got their asses kicked by somebody. Oh, they lost to Atlanta?
The other thing they make me thankful for,
Red Wings.
have to live in the Motor City cesspool.
Hey, Benny. It looks like our baseball player dude. I think he wants to say something.
Baseball player, dude.
Okay, well, The Cutting Edge is an equal opportunity show. So, Mark Henry, you,
Let's see if I have his name right.
Dimitri Young,
Yeah, I do. Dimitri Young. I was right.
by all means, let's add to the show. Yeah, Lena, do you mind being my roving reporter? Okay, let's see what Mr. Young has to say.
Hey guys, do you think Dimitri Young speaks English? What are you talking about? I'm just wondering if he really does.
Yeah, the Mets are ahead of the Tigers, though. They won in 86. Tigers won in 84. I remember both of those World Series, too.
You know, we do have something in common. It's very simple. I hit balls, you have no balls.
I hit balls. You have no balls. Well, Lita is right there. She can probably be like, no, he does. Yeah, see? She can personally vouch for his balls.
Championships in this great city. Detroit Tigers, 5
Yeah. Look at all them banners. Oh, we're putting over the Red Wings on a pay-per-view. I love that. Fucking Red Wings.
Hey, need I say more? Oh, yeah, one more thing. Edge, where is your world championship?
I need to get a Red Wings logo back here somewhere on the shelf. I've got the Detroit Bad Boys one right there.
If this is what the cutting edge is going to be like, I'm going to enjoy it too.
You suck.
Hey, Edge can have the world championship anytime he wants.
Baby, we're getting out of here. Just like Ford, just like GM, we're leaving this stinking city. Screw you. Screw you.
So they did all of this just for Edge to announce his new show and then for Dimitri Young to put over the town in the local city there, and that's it? Like, at least with the Mark Cuban thing, like, they got physical, right? But we got to see Lita, so it's a win for everyone.
Like Edge, like Lita, like the coach. They don't understand in this stupid city. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if the Detroit Tigers won a world championship before Edge does.
Cutting Edge debuts officially on Raw tomorrow night, and I'm looking damn ready for that. All right, Roman?
Edge lives in North Carolina. Yeah, he lives around the Asheville area. Same with FTR. He lives in a great area. It's a great place if you're a wrestler and you're like on the road your whole life and you're traveling across the globe and you're in all these cities. It's a great place to kind of get away. You know, it's very pretty up there.
Is going to be the special guest referee in this great matchup. But tonight, baby, it's all about Edge.
It'd be a good spot to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Got to enjoy them fruits. No, Tigers did not win in 06. They lost. They got their asses kicked by the Cardinals, I think. And I remember that year thinking they were going to win. And then a few years later, when I was living here, they got to the World Series again. I think it was against the Giants, and they got their asses kicked again. So they've been to the World Series, but they have not won one since 1984, when I was 7. Fucking 7. I'm excited for this one. John Cena and Kurt Angle. So I don't know if we've gotten to the point of the fans turning on Cena yet. I mean, I know by the time we got to WrestleMania 22, they're booing his ass. They might not have liked that he won the belt back from Edge after Edge cashed in. Scratchy throat. I don't want to jinx it, but I have not been outside of two bouts of COVID. I have not been like regular sick since before COVID. I haven't had because I remember doing some commentaries where I'd have stuffy nose, or I was just had a cold, or I sounded like shit, sounded terrible, but I had to do a commentary, and so I remember dealing with being sick sometimes when I had to record or be live or something. And that has not happened since COVID. I have not been sick other than COVID, which I think I've had twice. Unless there's a time I'm forgetting or something. But yeah. Ever see Trading Places where Eddie Murphy comes in the train car as the exchange student, and he sits down and he goes, hi. Oh, so funny. Beef jerky time. All right, Detroit scored a touchdown here. That's a long-ass field goal. Was that an extra point that they missed, or?
Melina's entrance was the best in the WWE
Is that how far back they're kicking extra points now, or is that a penalty? What the hell happened there? They missed it, though. It's tie game, 6-6. All right, Davari is the special guest the special guest referee here. He's got an earring in one ear and an earpiece in the other. What does it say? American by birth? Me too. I guess we're the same, Kurt Angle, you and me. We both just happened to slide out of our mamas right on this big-ass chunk of dirt on this side of the planet. Aren't we special? Oh, on the back, it's anarchy or angry by choice. I thought it was anarchy. Angry by choice. Or is that archery? I wasn't paying attention. They're censoring the "You Suck" chant? Oh, they are. That's hilarious. So they're doing that is that for storyline purposes? Doing the beeps? Why are they doing this? Was it some storyline where Angle had it written into his contract that they had to bleep the "You Suck" chants? Fucking Tarico and Collinsworth, man. They've been doing this shit since back when I cared about sports. All right, here comes John Cena. Pretty decent pop here. See this ugly-ass belt? It's mine. God, look how young he looks. Look how young he looks. He's jacked. Jacked and tanned. No bald spot. Physically. With a lot of years ahead of him. I mean, he rose quick. He was it about 2.5 years from debut to world title? When did he debut? Like late 2002, and he won the title at WrestleMania in 2005? Like 2.5 years? It's impressive. One thing I liked about John, too, is that, yeah, he was a body guy. He had a great build like so many wrestlers do, but he was strong, like legit strong. And there was like a difference between strong, and just like barbell strong, and Cena was strong. He was just strong dude. He's already raising his hand? Why? The referee's like, let me look at that ugly belt. Did Angle never held the spinner, did he? Yeah, how did Angle never get his hands on the spinner? I guess because he was on SmackDown.
I'm not flattered, Coach. I mean, I used to be Kurt Angle's biggest fan, but now I got to ask you, what kind of Olympic gold medal winner, what kind of Olympic champion comes into the Joe Louis Arena and has to have his own special referee, Davari, on top of that? Come on, tell me what kind of champion that is.
Let's go, Angle. John was 28 here. Oh, my God, what I wouldn't give to be 28. Oh, yeah, I guess because I would have also been 28 in 2005. John Cena and I both were 28 when the show aired. This was the year I turned 28, actually, in 2005. I remember the apartment I was living in. This is the year that I was making a ton of money on eBay selling all of my copies of Raw episodes and pay-per-views and stuff on DVDs, just like bootlegging. And I was selling a few on eBay. And then people were direct messaging me saying, hey, can I just do a private deal with you? And I would work out deals, charge them like $5 a disc. And they would just send me a list of the shows they wanted, and I'd charge them that and shipping. And I made enough money to buy a car. I regret nothing. But then I got caught and shut down. And then after that, they tightened up on that type of stuff. But I wasn't misleading anybody. The people who bought stuff knew what they were getting. I was like, I show them a picture of just a blank disc with the name of the show written on it and on a Sharpie. And I'd send it in a sleeve. I made no bones about it. I'm like, this is from my private collection. It's recorded on a DVD. It's just a copy of a copy. And it was like a new form of tape trading. And I, in turn, bought bootleg DVDs myself off of eBay from other people. So I also partook. Fans are crazy engaged in this one. I think this is the beginning of Cena becoming what, polarizing, how they would always say. Yeah, they're booing him. They're already starting to boo him. Davari won't count, and the fans love it. So this shit has already started. I wasn't sure if it started this soon. Because just a couple of months before this, in that Raw draft, when like Cena came over to Raw, he got a great pop that night. I still thought fans were okay with him. Yeah, this is the year YouTube started. I remember getting into YouTube about 5 years later, around 2010. I started realizing how much stuff was on there and available. And that's when I created a wrestling channel so I could save videos that I found that I like wrestling matches or matches that I might not have in my own collection, and just save playlists and whatnot, just so I can go back and watch them. And from there, that's how the channel was born. But initially, that was the point of this channel, was just so I had an account, just so I made an account to save videos. That's all I've intended on doing. And now look at us. Oh, there you go. That was a running bitch slap. Slapped him. The sell by Davari. He's like, yeah, go ahead, disqualify me. But yeah, Angle doesn't want that. Yeah, John Cena is in an excellent position here, because he can bitch slap this referee as much as he wants. Oh, yeah, the album. I forgot about the album. So has the music video come out yet? The one where he's like in the yard playing football with his friends? God. Oh, my God. I remember wondering what the hell was happening in wrestling around that time. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? All right, Philly about to score here before the half. I feel like Angle would drop a lot of weight when he was in TNA. He's heavier here. He's got that belly. Philly scores. Well, the crowd feels 50-50 with the Let's Go Angle, Let's Go Cena. Have they mentioned anything about Eddie on commentary? I have not heard anything about Eddie all night. Damn. Yeah, I don't know how John Cena... I mean, I know John Cena doesn't lose the title because I know he takes it all the way into Mania and then some. Well, I guess no, he does drop it to Edge briefly. But I know he doesn't drop it here. Yeah, Angle never had the spinner, did he? I don't ever remember Angle with the spinner. He didn't have many opportunities to win it. This is one of his only chances, probably. Because next year he'd briefly move on to ECW right before leaving. Yeah, the armbands. They've got the armbands on, which is cool. Cena's got his regular, like, thugonomic armband on, though. Yeah, Patton's been around for a while. Patton probably came in, like, right at the beginning of the 2000s at some point. He might have even been there in 2000. I'm not totally sure, but I remember kind of when he appeared, it was definitely... I'm pretty sure it was when they were still WWF. So, yeah, he's been there a while. He's one of the senior guys these days. Yeah, Raw to SmackDown to ECW to TNA in 1 year. There was a clip floating around today of Rick Rude making an appearance in ECW the same week that he appeared on Raw and Nitro at the same time. In between him bouncing from WWE, which is cool that he was in WWE, ECW, and WCW within like 8 days, which is just fucking nuts. Like, just crazy. Ooh, touchdown is reversed. He's down. All right, so it is not a touchdown for Philly. Bring that shit back. They're probably still going to score. It's second and goal. It's like second and a foot. It's second in inches. Here we go. They're booing him. And that's the thing. They were already booing him well before the Benoit murders. And so then when you combine the fans already not liking him, and then they PG him up, that just made him public enemy, man. That just did not do him any favors. They were already tired of him before he had the restrictions put on him. And then he became Fruity Pebble. Oh, pfft. Angle takes out the other referee by Chad Patton. Oh, low blow. Daivari's calling for Daivari. I feel like this match needs to be thrown out. Angle just beat up a referee. Oh, no. Oh, and John Cena kicks out. Yeah, Angle's pissed. Okay, yeah, I missed the touchdown, but Philly did score there. I'm not expecting the Lions to win this game, so to me, I'm not too worried about it. I'll just be super happy and get like a present, an extra Sunday night bonus if they win. It'll go well with the ribs that Elizabeth is currently cooking for us for dinner, which I'm looking forward to. Uh-oh. Jesus, the height he got on that. My God. That was so high. Look at this. Jesus. He had a great moonsault, man. Nope. Referee number 3 about to go down. Mickey Henson don't take that shit. Oh. Oh, no. Now, Mickey Henson used to be a worker. He used to be a wrestler. He was a job guy in the, 80s, I think. Took that bump pretty good. Oh, no. Here comes Lil Nate. Lil Nate's going to bitch slap Angle. What's he doing? Oh, that's Daivari. I love that we're just beating the shit out of referees. That's great. Now you got blue shirt in there. We're out of Raw referees. Oh, I love it. He's going to pin him 1, 2, 3, and he wins. John Cena retains. I love it. I'm glad that he won. I always had John Cena's back, but I never really did truly find like a lot of his run that fun. But going back and watching his matches, he had good ones, man. I wasn't giving him credit at the time, but even with my defense of him, I didn't. I think I appreciate him even more now than I ever did. Look at Angle. This is bullshit, man. Yeah, Angle, you don't look good here because you had your own referee. You stacked the deck. All you needed was like a base hit to win the fucking title, and you couldn't do it. You're like the fucking Blue Jays. Yeah, I mean, I've always preached for years for fans to, to really be able to appreciate all styles. I think, fans, Cena can't wrestle. I'm like, just because he's not Shawn Michaels doesn't mean he can't wrestle. He has match of the year candidates every year. He just has a style that's different. The thing about pro wrestling is you can have all these different styles. It's not a real sport, so you can. Cena had some ridiculous parts of his arsenal, and of course we could see him calling spots from across the street, but beyond that, he put everything into every match, and he had to work with as the champ, and he's been the champ for so long and had so many title runs and so many days as champion. In that role, you have to work with literally everybody, anywhere from Great Khali to Rey Mysterio. He was good. John Cena was great. One more time in the Garden tomorrow. We'll be here watching that together. Oh, God, this is Bischoff and Teddy Long. Look at Bischoff, his little Cobra Kai bullshit. Yeah, John Cena was Shawn Michaels like in that way, in the sense that those big matches always delivered. You know, whatever was going on in his matches, the fans were into it, where they're booing him or cheering him. They're making noise, a ton of it, and nobody's got their thumb up their ass, because that's what you don't want. You go out there and have a main event match to crickets, then you're definitely doing something wrong. But if the entire crowd is losing its shit for the entire time you're in the ring, that is good. Look at Teddy. He is hilarious. I love him. Who's with him? Lance who's this fucker? This is not Ian Riccaboni, is it? Who the fuck is this? Oh, wow. So it's Eric Bischoff versus Teddy Long. I'm going to start doing the Teddy Long walk. Anywhere I go, I'm going to do the Teddy Long walk. Palmer, I have no recollection of this dude. Palmer Cannon? Where'd they find him? Is he like a tough enough kid or something? Palmer Cannon. He's like Luther Reigns or something. Or just one of these randos that was in and out. Is he like Cloudy? Is he Cloudy? Only real G's remember Cloudy. Look at Teddy. What's he doing? Like cokehead versus crackhead. Eric got in crazy shape lately. Good for him. It's probably on account of the botched penis reattachment surgery that we talked about earlier. That went horribly wrong. Look at Palmer Cannon. What's your job? To be... Oh, he's charging new talent. Okay. These idiot referees. There's a SmackDown and a Raw referee in here for this bullshit, and they're both distracted by this dude that was there for 11 and a half days. Look at these refs. This is ridiculous. This is some invasion shit. This is something you'd see. Because didn't they do like Nick Patrick versus Earl Hebner or something like that during the invasion? Like they put it on pay-per-view? So this is the Raw GM versus the SmackDown GM with a Raw ref and a SmackDown ref in the ring. And some guy named Palmer Cannon, who I've never even heard of before, on the outside. Tori Wilson is a mom. I mean, I think regular people refer to her as a MILF, just Smitty. You might want to be a little more politically correct there, you know, or a little bit more accurate, I should say. Good for her. I didn't know that either. Oh, he was bullied. Oh, I might have heard about this. He was bullied by JBL. Yeah, well, now I don't hate him anymore because JBL's an asshole. Nice karate chop.
Right into the throat of our general manager. That's what they call the karate uppercut. They call it a thrust, more like a thrust. But you know all about that, don't you?
One shoe on, one shoe off. Come on, Teddy. Oh, okay. It's Boogie Woogie Man. Or Boogie Man. I don't think Boogie Woogie ever put worms in his mouth. He was weird, but not worms in your mouth weird. Is Bishop, are they going to like drop worms from the ceiling or something? Worm bath.
Why is the boogeyman coming now? Great question. Eric Bischoff.
I think he's going to come from behind, Eric. I love that Eric, who should be frightened right now, it doesn't occur to him to maybe look around. I forgot he's got the clock. Yeah, Boogeyman was probably brand new, right? Because he worked with Booker at WrestleMania. I remember not seeing him long before that. Oh. Oh, he's going to pump handle. Okay, so the Bischoff and Teddy Long match ends in a Boogeyman interference. No worms? Yes! Teddy wins. Thanks to Boogie. Now, he was like, wasn't he on Tough Enough or something like that? And he like lied about his age. And then they brought him in. Got gypped on the worms, though. It's kind of a bummer. He wasn't doing the worms yet. That's a shame. Oh, it's time. It's time. Wow, I forgot about Heidenreich was there with Road Warrior Animal. There's Orlando Jordan, Anderson. Who's that guy? Who's the guy in the bow tie? Who's that guy? Who's jumping back there? Paul London, Kendrick. All right, so Team Raw is Shawn, Masters, Carlito, Big Show, and Kane. Okay. Trevor Murdoch. There's Cade. There's Snitsky, Tomko, Tajiri. Wow. What a crazy roster back then. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. I hated these years of Team Raw versus Team SmackDown, but hopefully this one's pretty good. I feel like Team SmackDown's stronger. You got some weak links over there on the Raw team. Big Show, Masters, and Carlito. They're trash. Damn, AJ, you were a kid during the Boogeyman days? I'm sorry you were scared. Wow, there's Eddie in the ring there. They're showing Eddie in the video packages because he's a part of so much of this build because he was supposed to be on Team SmackDown. Vince hates excuses. Don't ever pull the what happened was with Vince McMahon. He won't have that.
You're on your damn own. So go do something about it. This whole Raw versus SmackDown thing, it's out of control. Let's put an end to it. I take 5 of my best
We've done lots of WCW watch-alongs. We're doing Starrcade next month, 96, and then TNA we've done a couple.
superstars in a traditional 10-man Survivor Series match. It's gonna be just like the Monday Night Wars, player. You're gonna lose this one too. You don't mess with Raw, and you never mess with Eric Bischoff. These son of a bitches set us up. They could have quite possibly.
So yeah, I guess it's a clean sweep then for SmackDown because Teddy won the match with Bischoff, and due to the thumbnail that I chose for this, we know Orton is celebrating. Now, I don't think he'd celebrate if he lost. I wasn't a fan of the art on this because where the hell is the Undertaker? When I was looking up the Survivor Series like DVD and poster and all that shit, the Undertaker's on it. Why is that? He's not even on the show. Unless I have the wrong one up there. Oh yeah, I didn't realize that the Trish and Melina match was a interpromotional. They did say that though in the intro. They are on their feet in the Joe for Batista. You know how hot that top would look on a woman that Batista is wearing? I'm just going to tape up my whole upper torso. He's got the EG armband on. And even 300 pounds, huh? Yeah, the good old Batista pyro. Everybody loved it. He had pretty good pyro. Not bad. His entrance strobe lights might cause a seizure, but other than that, it's pretty solid. Okay, so Batista was legit injured going into this. Okay. I always loved JBL's. I thought JBL had a solid theme song, but the fucking cows mooing just cracked me up. Moo. It's a fucking see and say? What the hell? I just always laughed. I'm like, there's cows mooing in his theme? They're like, yeah. Okay. I guess if Sable had lions screeching or whatever, or what do lions do? Roaring? Or cats, big cats roaring, then JBL can have cows mooing. Bulldog had dogs barking during that shitty 99 theme he had. Raven had ravens squawking in his shitty WWE theme. Pretty sure Henry Godwin had some pig snorts in there. So yeah, I guess that's a common theme. WWE likes animal noises in their songs. like we're a bunch of 6-year-olds. What sound does a doggy make? Fucking booyaka. I was never a fan of any of Rey's themes. His WCW one didn't fit when he was Rey Mysterio Jr. I don't even remember what the Filthy Animals was. But in WWE, I didn't like Who's Jumping Out the Sky. I hated that one. And then this one I didn't like. And he kind of basically uses the same one now, right? Big Eddie chance here with Rey out. I mean, they're all still in the middle of processing this. That's what's hard. Lashley. Look, he's just ridiculous. And he's not like just looking like that. Like he's somebody like with legit like ability behind him. Like you wouldn't want to fuck with him. First time I realized that people with big muscles can't always fight. I was just a kid. I was like in like 8th grade. One of my friends, we just kind of got in an argument. He was pretty big. He lifted weights and shit. And he came charging at me, and I was up against a garage door. And I remember thinking as he's coming at me, I'm a dead man. And he was so incredibly ineffective. And I remember thinking, I'm like, oh, that's all? He's kind of got me. And I just kind of flung him off, you know? And I was like, here I'm thinking he's going to murder me. And then we were separated, and it didn't escalate beyond that. But I was like thinking I'm dead, and I'm like, that's all. That's it. I thought you were gonna like literally like spear me through the whole damn door and go through it and put me in the damn hospital. And he was so easy to like remove. I thought it would be so much harder. I was like, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Cool. This old school Randy theme, huh? Turn that down. All right, so they're all out there now. Orton, Batista, Lashley, JBL, and Rey, with Ace Orton, who I did not acknowledge when Randy was making his entrance there. It's good to see Cowboy Bob. One of my favorites as a kid. One of the best bumpers ever. Yeah, Sean loves baby Jesus. He loves 6-pound, 8-ounce baby Jesus. HBK had good hair here, yeah. I swear you can still see the missing hair from where Brett pulled it out. Either that or Sean just has a really bizarre hairless spot right there. But like, as somebody who has no hair, that's generally not where your baldness starts, is on the side like that. So I feel like that's got to be where Brett pulled his hair out and it just never grew back. Here comes Carlito. Can't believe they changed his music. Remember when he came in and they were running those vignettes? He was Carlito Caribbean Cool. And I'm like, what kind of name is that? Carlito Caribbean Cool. Sounds stupid. I guess he'd be Triple C. But then they dropped the Caribbean Cool, and then he just became Carlito. And then a couple years later, they bring in Kofi, and it's just like they just redo it. Same vignettes, except instead of Puerto Rico, it's Jamaica. Creative geniuses they are in WWE. Is this Bobby Roode? I mean, and this is the narcissist. This is all this is. All he's missing is a mirror. All he's missing is some Vegas showgirls holding up a mirror for him. I mean, that's probably like a $5,000 to $10,000 entrance there. They have to burn every time he comes out. I wonder how paying for pyro works. I wonder if you pay for an amount of pyro, like how many times you use pyro, that's what you pay, or you just rent a pyro company and you just pay them a flat rate and they do as much pyro as you need. I don't know how it works. How do you break it down? I want to see a pyro bill. I want to see an invoice for pyro in any wrestling company and see how it's broken down. Are they flat rating this shit, or is it per firework? Yeah, what we do is we charge you $5 per firework, and then we add up all your fireworks and times it by $5, and that's what you pay, plus service fees out the ass. What if I just want one firework? Can I get just one rib? What if I just want one firework? Let me get one. One day? No, one firework. One firework. Here comes Kane. Oh, Kane and Show are tag champs. That's right. I saw that Saraya said Kane has lost his damn mind since leaving wrestling. I'm like, yeah, he kind of did. Masters was 22. Jesus, man. 22. I was not in that kind of shape at 22. Good grief. We gotta start benching at like age 8. This was a solid remix of Kane's theme. They did a bunch of these, you know, Kane, Rob Van Dam, Dudley's. They all got like Batista. They all got upgrades on their already existing themes that were incorporated into rock songs and whatnot. Benoit is another one. And they were pretty much all good, I think. I kind of liked them all. I have fond memories of all of them. Just Smitty, I think Saraya lives here in L.A. or out here in California, I think. I'm not totally sure. Saraya is probably just an hour and a half, 2 hour drive away from me. We can go visit her. I'm sure that will make the dirt sheets. Crazy YouTuber shows up at Saraya's door claiming to be live streaming. And then we just get completely trolled online about how to respect boundaries of people and not to be weird. Maybe if we want, we can go hang out at the airport with a bunch of funk pops and follow people around just to, you know, boost our reputation more. Yeah, Austin. That's right. Austin was like kind of one of the first ones to do it back with that Disturbed theme. Randy and Sean. Randy and Sean had a pretty good pay-per-view match. Would that have been like maybe 2003? I want to say Armageddon, maybe? Oof. Sean is still like 4.5 years away from retiring, which is crazy. Or 5 years, maybe. When did he retire? 2011, right? Oh, yeah, 5.5 months. Or 5.5 years, excuse me. Slapped him. Sean and Randy going at it. I'm glad these two got to mix it up a few times in the ring. They had quite a few matches, I think. or quite a few run-ins. Unforgiven 03, is that when it was? Oh, okay, and the WWE title match at Survivor Series 07. There's a good chance I missed that one. I had a lot going on that year. That was a wild year, one of my favorite years, the year I turned 30. That's also the same month my grandfather died. I remember going to Michigan for that funeral. I had a lot going on. I probably completely missed Survivor Series 2007. I don't have any memories of it. I doubt I ordered it. I was probably out with friends. I was always out with friends on Sunday nights back in those days. Tag in who to get. Masters, all right. Feel like the Raw team is weak, man. Tag Lashley. I remember Lashley would hang around. I remember he had that match with Cena right after the Benoit murders, like the next pay-per-view, I think. And then he left shortly after that. JBL. Oh, he does, yeah. CM Trunks on Chris Masters there. Oh, here comes Lashley and Masters. Yeah, you better back up. I think Lashley would fucking kill Chris Masters. I don't know who's heavier here. I feel like they probably the same weight, give or take 8 pounds. What are they, like 270 each, you think? What are they? What do they weigh? What does these guys weigh? Art Donovan lives. All right, Detroit was 3rd and goal here. Shit, you guys got to tie it up, man. Come on. Oh, wow, he launched Masters. He got tagged in. He doesn't want to be tagged. Do the Tully thing from 88. Oh, he's in. All right, come on, Lions. Punch it through here. They're running it again. They got swallowed up. Well, Campbell goes for it on 4. Let's see if he does or not. Jeez. Wow. Nope. Carlito's like, get me out. Come on, Lions. They're going for it. 4th and goal. They're going to pass. Holy shit. Holy shit. No. Denied. No flag. Oh, Dominator. I hate this move so much. I'm not a fan of the Dominator. I think it looks so terrible. It doesn't look like it hurts. You just fall on your legs. Like, what's the big deal? I didn't like it when Farouk did it either. Shawn Michaels is going to be dominated? It's got to be one of the only times Shawn and Lashley were in the ring together, huh? Oh, that's it? Shawn's going to pin Lashley? He is. Wow. Lashley gets pinned by Shawn Michaels. I never even thought the two of those guys had an in-ring interaction before. Yeah, right? Lashley versus HBK is quite the sight. Lashley versus Goldberg would not be a fight. It would be one man eating and shitting out another man in a matter of 2 seconds. Damn. That's some strength. We got the announcers bickering their balls off out there, too. Yeah. That's a lot of microphone. I think you got like 7 people on commentary. It's just a clusterfuck, a commentary clusterfuck. Oh, Ray, wow. Nice. God, look how Ray is moving back then. My God. One of the greatest. We got Shawn and Ray in there. I mean, those are the best, I think, overall resumes is Ray and Shawn in the ring. Those are the most Hall of Fame-y guys in there. Even more than Batista, more than Orton, more than Kane. Certainly more than Big Show. That's another match I'm glad we got. I'm glad we got Rey Mysterio versus Shawn Michaels. Like, I'm glad that that match exists. If a fan wants to watch it, they can watch it. Like, I would have never thought in 1996, you know, when Rey was in WCW as a little 89-pound wrestler, that I'd ever see a Rey Mysterio Jr. and Shawn Michaels match. Not in a million years. And then many years later, not quite a million, we did get it. No, Zane, I did not see the video of the sheriff aggressive bump with a Texas A&M football player. No, I don't know that story. I worked yesterday, missed all of college football. I had some of the games on in the bar, but I didn't pay attention to nothing, and the cop was fired for it. Good. Fuck him. I hate shitty cops. Hate them. Uh-oh. And it's Batiste and Kane. Oh. There you go. Oh, Jesus, Shawn. The bump he took. Oh, wow. 619. So much happening at once there. I think Kane is going to go down here. Batista pins Kane. Oh. Is Batista going to go down here? Yes. No, he's not. Yeah, Kane's not leaving. Double chokey. Oh. That's going to be it for Batista. Is he going to kick out again? Nope. Batista gets pinned by the Big Show. Oh, Bradshaw going for a clothesline from hell. Got caught. Oh. Oh my God, Jesus. I'll never forget the Ray on the stretcher and the baseball bat swing onto the ring post. My God. I could not believe that bump. That was just so brutal. Just so brutal. Oh, yeah, 619 his ass. Oh, hey, buddy. And a clothesline from hell, maybe? Nope. Hit him with the RKO? Nope. There it is. RKO. You want to see on camera? Oh, there you go. Look in the camera. See? Tito's here. Clothesline from hell. Please pin him. Please pin him, buddy. Finally. Is Mysterio going to do it? Yep. And he pins Big Show. Mysterio's the size of one of Big Show's legs. Oh, everybody's in the ring. It's breaking down. Shawn and JBL, there's another interaction I don't recall seeing very often. Shawn and JBL. Did we ever get that? Hell, did we ever get Shawn and Bradshaw? We might not have even gotten that. Yeah, how many Shawn and Bradshaw matches are there? Thank you for the update, Michael Cole. 3-on-3. Oh, they worked a pay-per-view in 08? Sweet. Okay. I don't remember that. Well, there's an Eddie Guerrero Hall of Fame 2006 sign in the crowd. They would get their wish. Kind of glad they put him in right away, you know. They did that with him and Edge, you know, but Edge didn't die, but Edge retired. And then they're like, we're going to Hall of Fame you right now. Come on, Ray. I don't want you to go down. I can't remember if Randy is the sole survivor or if he's just the one that wins the match for the team. I don't know. He's probably the sole survivor. Oh. Goodbye, Carlito. Clothesline from hell puts him down. JBL not letting up on Masters. Yeah, it's a weak Raw team, man. Yes, it's Shawn and Masters. That's the Raw representation now. And it's Batista, Ray, and JBL on the other side. Yeah, that's a mismatch. Shawn's out. It looks like me after a 12-hour day. Ugh. Oh yeah, it's probably gonna be Masters getting eliminated, right? And it's gonna be Shawn against all of them, and he'll eliminate 2 of the 3, and then go down to Orton. Is that what they're doing? Which is exactly what happened in 03 when Shawn was like the last guy and he was fighting for Austin, right? And then he lost. Yeah, they did this one already. Boom. Oh, nice. Goodbye, Masters. Ouch. I think he's smashed his face into the mat a little bit on that. All right, Detroit moving the ball a little bit. It is still the third quarter. We're only down a touchdown. Yeah, Shawn and JBL, will be a couple more years, you said, before they work a pay-per-view, huh? That's crazy. Shawn and Ray both wound up switching to those type of pants because of their knee braces. Remember around maybe like 04? Shawn got hurt, right? And then when he came back, I think he started going with the looser versions of his tights. He's now wearing like chaps. Oh! Oh! Damn. Is that the same finish they do in the Eddie tribute match? Or that they did? Oh. Another one. There you go. Wow. Those were 2 really good super kicks, especially that Ray one. Oh, where he was broke. I forgot about that. I kind of remember that now, Zane, that you mentioned it. Oh, that was so stupid. They love making wrestlers poor, don't they? They've done that. How many times have they been rehashing that shit? They're doing it right now in AEW with the Bucks. They did it with Nikolai Volkov in 1994. They did it with Baron Corbin 5 or so years ago, maybe. Oh. Oh. We want Taker? what they're saying. Where's my? I was like, where's my phone? I forgot I'm using it for the game. Do I have the right artworks for Survivor Series 1995 on here? Why the hell is Taker on here? Series. Did I look up? Did I put 2004 on here by accident? No? Okay, that's the one. Yeah, weird pay-per-view cover for this one. Or weird artwork. Okay, so they want Taker. Does Taker come out at the end of this or something? Do we get him? Is there still hope for the poster of this pay-per-view? Nice elbow. Oh, wow, nice elbow on Randy. GBL going for the chair. Oh, I thought he was going to get tagged. Boom. Oh, here's going to come the RKO right here. Look out, Sean. Ugh. Damn it. Damn it. And Randy Orton, the sole survivor. Look at Bob and the SmackDown crew. Look at Ray crawling. Who are the bow tie boys? What are they, waiters? Look at the little bow tie boys. I don't know who half these guys are, man. Is that Big Vito out there I see? What a roster in there around this time in 2005. Weak, to be honest. Kendrick, there's little Guido. Fucking Simon Dean. Bowtie Boys. Matt Hardy's out there. Cowboy Bob. Scotty Too Hottie. Oh, good. We do get Undertaker. Oh, he's coming for... I forgot they were in the middle of their thing. Or they had a great feud all year long. What, they worked Mania and SummerSlam? What else? Okay, that's why Undertaker's on here. Okay. It's all coming together now. I see. It makes sense. Yeah. So did Orton put Taker down or something? And this is one of his many resurrections that we've seen. He's done this a lot. He loses a buried alive match or some shit, and he comes back like this. Orton's very, very terrified of this. Something tells me Undertaker's going to be in that casket. Is he going to lightning bolt explode the door off? I hope so. That's the only way to do it. Come on. Lightning bolt explode the door off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lightning bolt. Yeah, lightning bolt. Oh, it's going to catch fire too? Even better. Well, you might as well. Oh, he's not even going to come out of it? Is he going to pop out? Oh. Come out of it. Otherwise, what do we pay this $40 for? There we go. The dead has risen. Oh, yeah, my timer's 2 seconds ahead. Didn't realize that. Oh, yeah, back where it all began. So he's going to take out everybody? Why is he beating everybody up? Everybody's like, I'm getting the fuck out. Oh, I didn't even see Regal out there. Get Spanky. Got to get Spanky. Oh. Burchill. Mr. Pirate Man. Mr. Sister Fucker. Whatever he is. Oh, my God. Regal. Remember when American Badass just came out and Tombstone Regal and he goes, you talk funny. So what happens? Is there one more final match between these two? Do they do Hell in a Cell or something? Is that what Armageddon is? There, Randy. Taker's coming for you. Okay, well, that explains why Undertaker's on the poster. Right, Tito? Yeah, I know. He's sleeping right here. Can't see him. Good night from Detroit. Good morning, good evening, and good night. All right, that's a wrap on Survivor Series 2005. Glad we finally busted that one out. It's about time. We got one more Survivor Series of the month left. It's going to be Survivor Series 1987, 1 week from tonight. The very first Survivor Series, we're going to watch that one. And then the weekend after that is going to be Survivor Series, regular Survivor Series weekend. And I originally planned to do a review of Survivor Series 2025, and my experience the next day on the 30th. But I'm not going to be home, so we're probably going to have to do that on Monday. The 1st, I guess, of December is when we're going to do that. So, yeah, a lot going on between now and the end of the year. So thanks for hanging out tonight and watching Survivor Series 05. Make sure you join us tomorrow night. We are going to watch Monday Night Raw and watch John Cena's final show and final match. I'm assuming he's going to wrestle a match. I'm expecting him to wrestle a match tomorrow night in Madison Square Garden. We'll be here to watch that together. Link is up already, so check it out. And yeah, Foxstar, good luck rewatching Survivor Series 97. Thanks again to everyone who was here. As always, Sundays are the best. We love Sundays here on the channel because we're always watching fun stuff, and I appreciate you guys being here for this one. Have a good rest of your night, and get ready for a pretty big night in the Garden tomorrow night. It's going to be special, and we'll be here to watch it together. Have a good one. Peace.